Right now we're going to be jigging. This is the jig that a friend from CABO gave us. We're going to call this one the Mexican. And we're going to be using this Daiwa 500 tiny little reel. That's why I really wanted this one. Oh, va por arriba el agua, güey. No manches. A nice wahoo. It's not little, it's actually a decent one. Ahí está para el sashimi. Nice. Oh.
Ah. Sharp tooth. This is good sashimi, right?
So far we got already like 4 little groupers, a nice Spanish mackerel, and a scorpion fish. There's some pez fuerte. What are the name of the pez fuerte, Jack?
Amberjack.
Amberjack, exactly. I keep forgetting that freaking name. At that area where we're gonna go, it's called El Imán, and it's about maybe 40 miles from Cabo. ¿Cuántas millas para acá, Felipe? 35, 38 miles from Cabo San Lucas. But that's where we're catching tunas, going deep with dead bait, and hopefully we get to get one of those jacks as well, amberjack.
Fishing out here and then being able to see a humpback whale just breach out of the water with its baby at the same time is just amazing, and I feel super blessed in being able to do this.
Hay que sondearlos, mirar qué pedo y mirar quién trae los otros güeyes ya. Ahí están los del... So I'm getting something that looks more like a sardine. Vámonos, juca. Con una que parece sardina, un jig. So we're starting the day early, a couple casts, and I already got a fish. Right now we're going for Spanish mackerel. We saw that these guys were catching Spanish mackerel, so with dead sardines. So I just got here, grabbed this lure that looks like a sardine, and I just waited to see where they were. As soon as I saw where they were, boom.
Oh, they're right ahead of us. They're jumping. Look, lots of bait in front
There
of
it is. Boom, that's what I'm using right now. You gotta match the bait.
For Sierra, they don't like it that fast. It just depends, you know. Depends. Last time they wanted to strip a little faster, sometimes slower, but I think they're deeper. On the sounder, it looks like they're about 40, 50 feet deep.
No, ahí me estaba jalando algo en el fondo, güey. Mira, ahí está. Vámonos. No sé, pero lo boté hasta el fondo y me empezó a jalar. Así que hay que quedarnos aquí. Mira, una cabrillita. Tiny little cabrillita. En lo que llegó al fondo, güey, empezó a jalar.
Ahí está marcando, vamos a verlo, güey.
There it is. Little grouper. And Lalito just got one too. ¿Ya está chiquita? A ver, agárrala pues. Ya que sí, yo también, nomás llegué al fondo y pácatelas. Préstame las pinzas, Felipe. Está buena esa. ¿Ya nos movimos, Felipe, o estamos donde mismo ya? Mira. Echarla al agua.
I lost a Sierra, Arturo.
You lost the Sierra?
Yeah. Broke
Man.
my fly.
I got another one, look.
Oh,
Another little grouper.
you're really getting good with the small ones, eh? Hey, Arturo?
Yep. There it is, another little grouper. Look, they're beautiful. We're gonna let it go. What the heck is in there? He's eating shrimp. Look. Aquí hay calamares, digo camarones, ¿verdad, güey? Este güey trae un camarón en la boca.
Three strikes, no fish. One lost fly. That's Sierra fishing. Sierra win today. I'm really losing right now, but I hope to gain it. Hope to make a big comeback.
Ah, espérate. No me anzuelié. We're using these jigs that imitate sardines, since that's what we're using right now as a bait. And there's lots of bait like that right now. We got triggerfish. Hoy como le hace. Las pinches cabritas están vivas, güey.
Oh!
Puta madre.
Shit!
En el puro fondo de este güey jaló.
I just lost my third one, Arturo. God.
You're even more cursed than Felipe.
You lose a lot though with the fly. Sierra.
Ahora sí agarraste sierra. Es todo. Yo te tenía fe, Felipe.
Nice one.
Right now we're going to be jigging. This is the jig that a friend from CABO gave us. He's a local guide that has a taco shop in Cabo San Lucas. He's starting to make his own local jigs. This one looks pretty cool. We're going to call this one the Mexican jig because he has red, green, and white. And then he also sponsored me with this rod. It's actually a skipper by Rapala, and we're gonna be using this Daiwa 500 tiny little reel. Hopefully we get to catch a bunch of stuff with it.
Kind of like a Shimano. It's called a bait caster, and it's really low profile, so it goes with that rod because that rod has really small guides, and that rod has a lot of action. So when he's jigging the rod up and down, it gives a little extra. With the bigger rods, you got to really jig it really hard, and that one almost does it on its own.
La neta, no, si trae buena presión. Va por arriba el agua, güey. Look, it's right on top of the water.
What is it?
I don't know.
Hopefully.
Va corriendo para allá, para el otro barco. Ahí viene, I don't know what I caught, but I started jigging with this tiny little rod and reel, and it's actually pretty cool. This is a Daiwa 300 with a Rapala sinker rod, and I'm using a jig.
Too heavy.
As soon as we saw some marks at like around 60 feet, that's where I caught something on my way up with a jig. A ver, ahí te voy, Felipe, con esa, ¿no? Un paro. La de Akira, la de acá. Pues esta sigue dando vuelta, güey. ¿Qué quieres que haga, padre? Tú me dices que lo persiga. Ahí viene un wahoo, güey.
Wahoo, güey.
No, que wahoo.
Sí, es wahoo, güey.
Es un dorado. Ay, si es wahoo el verga.
Estoy diciendo, güey.
¡Vámonos! No manches.
Pesca CABO, mira.
Look what I used to catch a nice wahoo. It's not little, it's actually a decent one. Ahí está para el sashimi.
Ahí salió ahora sí, mira.
Nice.
Todo.
Todo.
Ahí va para allá.
Arre. Está bueno, güey.
Está bueno.
Es el que nos seguía persiguiendo, ¿verdad?
You tired him out with that
Es que
rod.
todos nos hicimos para acá y se hizo la...
I got it.
Yeah, he got tired with the rod. There it is. A nice wahoo with this one. And that with a jig. Sweet.
Ok, va para allá, ¿no?
Simón,
Tómale con mi teléfono,
ahorita te lo paso. Te paso el video. Nomás recuérdame para que no se me olvide. Quítaselo. ¿O no? ¿O lo voy a echar primero ahí?
Échale la verga ya.
Arre, pues aguárdalo.
Está allá, Felipe, aguanta.
Jálate. Secret spot that we have, and so far we got already like 4 little groupers, a nice Spanish mackerel, and a scorpion fish. Now we're waiting for David to catch something with a fly, but he got a nest going on over there.
When you get a new fly line, it has quite a few loops in there in the beginning till it kind of gets loosened up. You got it? Oh! Oh! Wow. Ah. Sharp tooth.
Yes.
This is good sashimi, right?
There's a bunch of them here. And we make sashimi de Wahoo.
Listo. That rod's going to be good for jureles.
Yes, that's why. 'Cause they've been saying a lot that these little jigging rods are way better because of the action he gives the jig.
Makes sense.
Y es otro guaco, no manches, me aventé fue un jalezón el que me aventé. It was almost at the bottom too. I dropped all the way to the bottom. I jigged a little bit at the bottom and then reel in, jigged a little bit again. So I've been jigging on a certain I reel in like 4 or 5 times and then I jig a little bit more, 4 or 5 times, jig a little bit more.
Bajo, güey.
All the way up.
Síguelo, Arturo, síguelo. Camina para atrás, güey. No te quedes ahí. Por favor.
So Felipe says I just caught another wahoo. And I'm fighting another wahoo. If I did, I'm the wahoo king now. Parece, ¿verdad? Muy bonita. Oh, está bien.
No, si es bajo, güey. Tiene razón.
Qué fuerte. That's a different one though. Pero está grandota la vez. Ahí está, mira. Puro pez. Como pescacabo. Los pescacabo jigs are kicking butt today. Mira, vienen soledito, ¿verdad? Vámonos. So far, I think I'm winning the tournament. Acá traemos al chef Felipe, haciendo un sashimito de wahoo. Vámonos, padre. Para que miren que...
Se le dé la casa.
Mira, there's 5 of them for all 5 of us.
Right.
Sashimi from fresh wahoo.
Fresh Wahoos. Wahoo sashimi.
Sashimi with some
Special
beers. Ahí
house.
están.
Sobre. Dani, jálate.
Es la special of the house, Felipe.
Yes. Sashimi with cerveza. Modelo especial.
Y vámonos.
Vámonos.
Lalito's gonna be
Sobre.
the tester. If he doesn't die, we're all gonna survive.
¿Qué tal? Dani.
Vámonos, ¿cómo está? El llamazo.
With the serranito. They have some no serranito. Serranito.